Hello again, class 4. I hope you're all doing great. So as you know, we finished everything about unit 10. So today we will start to study a new unit, which is unit 11. Okay, it's on the class book page 86. The page number is 86 on the class book. As usual, we must learn about some new words, some new vocabularies. And here we have these vocabularies, and they are about places. Let me tell you something else. All of the words, they are nouns. It means that they are not verbs, or they are not adverbs or adjectives. They are nouns. Why? Because they are places name. Okay, all of the words are places name, so that's why they are nouns. Okay, now let's start to study them one by one. So, dear students, let's start with the first word. Here we have town. Town, it's a place and people can live in it. And town, it's smaller than city. Okay, actually it's smaller than city. It's a noun, and in Kurdish it means sharochka. Okay, that's about town. Next word we have ocean. Ocean is a place which is bigger. It is bigger than sea. Okay, so oceans, they are bigger than the seas, or here we have a singular noun, which is ocean, so you can say the ocean is bigger than the sea. Okay, in Kurdish it means zaria. Next word, we have volcano. You know what does mean volcano? When fire comes out, when fire escapes from earth to the earth, at this time we can call it as a volcano. So that's about volcano, and it has smoke as well. After that we have village. Okay, village, it's a place which is smaller than the town and the city as well. Okay, village, it's a place, and also people can live there, and it is smaller than town and than city. In Kurdish we call it lade. Okay, so after village we have oasis. Oasis, it's a place or it's a round place you can see in the deserts. Okay, in Kurdish we call merg. قولي من بكردي بيوتري مرگ. بلام چیه شوێنێکە کە لە بیابانەکانە ئەتوانین بیبینین لەبەرەوەی مەزانین بیابان شوێنێکی وشکە و زۆر زۆر بەڕێژێکی کەم ئاوی ئەگەر لێبێ ئەگەر ئەو بەشە ئاوەکەمەی لێبێ پێوترێ oasis. باشە گوڵی من؟ That's about oasis. Then we have rainforest. You know what I mean forest. Forest alone, it means daristan. But when we say rainforest, wata daristan baranabiakan. Like Amazon rainforest. You heard about that rainforest, Amazon, right? واتە گوڵی من rainforest مەبەستی چیە دارستانە بارانەکان لەو دارستانانە دایما چیە هەمیشە باران ئەبارێ یاخود دایما شێو تەڕیەک لەناو ئەو دارستانانەیە هەیە. After rainforest we have capital city. You know what does mean capital city? Capital city, it means پایتەخت. Each country has a capital city. For example, our capital city is Erbil. Capital city ئێمە کوێیە واتەی کوردستان, or Kurdistan capital city is Erbil. And here we have these capital cities, and the first one is Paris. So it means Paris is the capital city of France, and London is the capital city of the UK, and Cairo is the capital city of Egypt. بولی من Cairo قاهرة. ئێمە بە کوردی خۆمان ئەڵێن قاهرة. But in English we call Cairo. It's the capital city of Egypt. That's about capital city. So after capital city we have desert. You know what I mean desert? Desert is a dry place, and actually there's not a river or an ocean or a sea, and at the same time we can see a tall tree or a big plant there. It's totally dry place. Okay, and in Kurdish we call biaban. After there we have island. Gulimin. Don't pronounce this word as Iceland. It's not Iceland, it's island. Okay? Island. Island. Island, actually, it's a nice and amazing place which is surrounded by water. It means it's in the middle of the oceans, okay? And sometimes people can live there, okay? Or when you want to go to a journey, at this time you can go to an island, okay, to spend nice time there. The last word we have cave. Cave, it means ashkod, you know, when there's a big and a deep hole inside the mountains. At this time you have to say, or you can to say that place, it's like a cave. And in the old age, people lived in that place, in the cave, okay? If you go back to history, you'll know about that. So that's all about the words. So let me read them again. Town, ocean, volcano, village, oasis, rainforest, capital city, desert, island, and cave. Okay? So, dear students, what should you do with these vocabularies? You have to rewrite them on your notebooks, and please try to put them into 1 or 2 sentences. Okay? All of the words are very easy and I explained very well for you. So I'm sure about that you can put them into a sentence. Okay, try to do that. And if you come down, here we have this story, and the title to this story is Have You Ever Been? Have you ever been? This is the title. And in the next lesson on the grammar book, we have a subject about ever and never, how we should use them in a present perfect sentence. So we will watch the story, then I'll read the story for you. So now let's watch the story together.
Today we have a special guest. This is Matt Jones, and he lives in our town. But he has been somewhere very exciting. Let's see if you can guess where. Who wants to ask the first question?
Have you ever been to space?
No, I've never been to space.
Have you been to the bottom of the ocean?
No, I haven't.
What about mountains? Have you ever climbed a really high one?
Yes, I have. But I usually climb a special type of mountain. The mountains I climb get hotter as you go up.
I know. Have you climbed a volcano?
Yes, I have. Correct. It's dangerous, so I have to be very careful. Here is a photo at the top of the volcano.
Now, dear students, I would like to read this story for you, and as I mentioned before, the title is Have You Ever Been? Here we have 4 pictures with 4 texts, and the first character or the first speaker is the teacher, and she says, today we have a special guest. This is Matt Jones, and he lives in our town, but he has been somewhere very exciting. Let us see if you can guess where. Who wants to ask the first question? Number 2. Max says, have you ever been to space? Matt says, no, I have never been to space. Amy asked another question, and she said, have you been to the bottom of the ocean? Matt says, no, I haven't. Picture 3. What about mountains? Have you ever climbed a really high one? Yes, I have, but I usually climb a special type of mountain. The mountains I climb get hotter as you go up. Last one. I know. Have you climbed a volcano? Yes, I have. Correct. It is dangerous, so I have to be very careful. Here is a photo at the top of the volcano. So, dear students, that's the story, and you can read it at home, and you can practice the story with your family members, okay? گوڵەکانی من تێبینیەک هەیە پێم خۆش بوو پێتان بڵم. If you come to this page, the next page, here we have 87 and the lesson is lesson 2. It's written in lesson 2 grammar 1. گوڵی من بۆ ئەم وانەیە واتە بۆ ئەم ڤیدیۆیە ئێمە ئەم پەیجە لەگەڵ پەیجەکەی ئەو دی و ئەگەر هەڵی بینەوە پەیجەکە واتە پەیج 88 و لێسنی ئەبێ بە lesson 3 باشە واتە grammar 2 and the song چیەکەین بۆ ئەم وانەیە سکیپیەکەین جێ هێڵین وەکو هەمیشە ئێمە کە بابەتێکی گرامەریمان هەبێ لەسەر گرامەر بووکەکە زیاتر فۆکەسی ئەخێنە سەر لەبەرەوەی لەوێ زیاتر دیتێڵی یاوە پێمانەوەک لەسەر کلاس بووکەکە باشە گوڵی من واتە لێسنی 2 and lesson 3 هەردوو ئەم دوو لەسنە دەربارەی گرامەرن هەردووکیان جارە بەجێڵین بۆ ڤیدیۆی داهاتوو but if you come to page 89 okay it's page 89 here we have lesson 4 it's about phonics and spelling so today we will study this subject or this lesson as well and it's about phonics and spelling it is about long vowel E okay the sound or the spelling is about long vowel sound E so class 4 please pay attention as I mentioned before the title is phonics and spelling and today we'll learn about one of the vowel sounds which is long vowel sound E okay we will learn about long vowel sound E. So let us guess how can we get this sound in the words or how can we create that sound or what are the patterns that they can give at this sound. And actually the sound is A. Okay. For example, here we have these two groups of words. So the first group is these. There are these words: feather, bread, head, heavy, and the other group is spend, tend, present, and help. So let me tell you something. Through these two patterns or through these two keys, we can get long vowel sound E. And as I told you, the sound is E. Okay? Feather, bread. Can you feel it? Bread, head, heavy. So the sound is E. And we call long vowel sound E because we have E which is followed with another vowel sound which is A. So at this time this E will be long vowel sound E. Okay? And if we have single E, it means E alone can give us this sound as well. Okay? So through these two patterns we can get long vowel sound E and the sound is E. Okay, as I told you, like feather, the sound is E. So if you want to read the words, you have to pronounce the words in this way: feather, bread, head, heavy, spend, tend, present, and help. Can you feel? It's somehow long. You have to pronounce in a long way. So it will be help. We can't say help. We can't say present or tend. No, it's tend, help. You see? Can you feel it? Okay, that's about long vowel sound E. And here we have this chant. Okay, we will listen to the chant. And what should you do with this chant? It says, read again, circle the word with EA. Wata أو شاني EA. لرجع أم pattern long vowel sound إيه كدروز بوا. ياخذ أو sound دروز بوا. أبيت شو بكي بكي تسيركلوا. And underline the word with E. أولا شيء pattern and pattern you have to underline them. So now let's listen to the chant together.
Listening 91. Listen and read. Number 1.
Look! I've got red feathers on my head.
Number 2.
Look at all this bread. It's very heavy. Help me put it in the tent.
Number 3.
I'm going to spend my coins at the shop. I'm going to buy a present for Fred.
Dear students, let's practice with this exercise. It says match and write. Here we have these pictures and we should write down the picture's name, then we should match it with the correct pattern. Pay attention about the first word. We have bread. So there's E, A, and we have to match it with this pattern or this key. Number 2, we have present, okay? Present, so we have E, and you have to match it with this pattern E. Help, help, also you have to match it with E. And heavy, heavy, you have to match with EA because there's this pattern inside this word. And number 5, we have feather, feather, so you have to match with this pattern EA. And the last word is head, so also you have to match with EA pattern or EA key. Okay, so that's all about long vowel sound E. Now let's move to the workbook because I would like to give you your homeworks on the workbook. Class 4, please pay attention about your homeworks. We have page 80, and here we have these 2 exercises. You have to read them and try to do them. Okay? قولي من وكو أماجم فكر page 2 أو page 81. Look, it's page 81. لبروي درباري grammar وكو أماجم فكر إما grammar بواني دهاتو skip أكين أي خوانين. So دسكاري أو جن exercise مكا تكايا تکا دەستکاریان مەکە و مەیانکە چونکە هێشتا نەمان خوێندوو ڕەنگە هەندێکتان بتوان بیکەن بەڵام مەیکەن. But if you come to page 82, it's page 82, here we have this exercise which is about lesson 4 phonics and spelling. So it's about long vowel sound E, and we learn about this sound, so you have to do this exercise as well. Is it clear? Page 82, only this exercise. Don't touch these 2 exercises, please. Only this one. Please do this one. So class 4, that's all about today's lesson. I hope you get the lesson very well and have a nice time. Bye bye.